Now class begins. Good morning, class. I'm very happy to be here to give you lectures. And first of all, I'd like to introduce myself very briefly. My name is Arthur. A-R-T-H-U-R. Maybe you have seen the film King Arthur, right? 亚瑟王. So my name is I named myself Arthur in order to make myself very strong, very powerful, capable, competent. I think it's a very good name. And my Chinese name, okay, I have write it here. My surname is Xie. And Du Quan. Sometimes some people say Du Jing, right? Actually, I do not like it very much. I just like myself to be very well developed, or to have all-round development. So means Xie Du Quan. So I'm happy that you can call me Mr. Xie or Arthur. Actually, I like Arthur better because it seems that we're close. We seem to be close friends. And now I'm a PhD candidate in Shanghai交大University. And so actually I have to say something about my work experience. I graduated from Hunan University of Science and Technology in 1998. And after graduation, I stayed and worked in that university, and I taught English majors, 英语专业的学生 for 3 years. That means from 1998 to 2001. And in that university, I taught a lot of courses, such as college English. Actually, we call it basic English for English majors, and listening, writing, speaking, any kind of courses. And I think that at that time I had a lot of training there, and also I think I made a lot of progress there. And also during my spare time, I did some translation to make some extra money. And in the year 2001, I came to Shanghai Jiao University to further my study, for my MA study, master study, 读硕士 in the year 2001. And from the year 2001 to the year 2003, I'm a MA student in Shanghai Jiao University. And then after my graduation, I continued my PhD study, my doctorate study, and I specialize myself in syntax in Chinese, 句法. And since I came to Shanghai, I've been taught in another places, in Jiao University, in some other universities, and also in that college. And I've taken a lot of courses, and I've taught a lot of courses. Actually, I taught in that university, in that college. That in the college you are studying now. You are in now. And I taught English listening, speaking, and also any kind of courses here. And I've tried a lot of courses. And also, I also taught in only Chinese school, only 教育学院, and I taught intermediate and advanced interpretation courses. And also, as my hobby, I like all kind of sports, and I like all kind of games. So, actually, I've made a lot of friends when I'm doing the sports. And also, I like to make friends. And since I came to Shanghai, I made a lot of friends. I would like to, and also I'm very happy that I will be happy that I will make friends here. And also, I have to say something about my hometown. Actually, I'm not a Shanghainese. I'm from Hunan, the western part of Hunan. The western part of Hunan, we call it Xiangxi. Actually, it's a very beautiful place. We have Zhangjiajie. We have great rivers, Mengdonghe, and we have a lot of caves. And also, I'm very glad that you can go there and have a trip there. And it should give you a very good impression. And actually, someone say that the scenery of Guilin is the most beautiful in the world. Guilin 山水甲天下. I'd like to say that they 湘西山水甲对名. The scenery of the western part of Hunan may belittle those of the Guilin. So I hope that someday you can go there and have a visit to my hometown. If possible, I'm very happy to be your guide. Okay. And also I'd like to say something. My email address is arthurguot.163.com. arthurguot@163.com. So if you have any questions, or if you have some trouble in learning, in study, you can contact me, or you can email to me. arthurguot@, and I will give you very prompt responses. Okay, I'd like to say something about this course. And so this course is called 广播英语. It's the broadcasting English. And the textbook we are going to use is this one. 新闻听力训练. And it was published by Shanghai Foreign Language Education Press Publishing House. And it was compiled by 潘培忠, 这是由潘培忠老师主编的. And actually I got the course 2 days ago. 那么我是2天前才拿到这本教材. And what a pity that we did not have the tapes. 那么很遗憾的是，就是这本教材呢，到目前为止就是我们安利书店和我们附近的几个书店都没有磁带。Yesterday I called Shanghai Foreign Language Education Press. 我和上海这个出版社打过电话 and maybe we can get the tape 1 or 2 months later. So we'll try to use this textbook. 所以我想呢，可能1-2个礼拜之后我们可能会有这本书的这个磁带，那也可能就是下个学期所以我们有可能的话尽量的用这本书because you should have a textbook. This is very important. 我给他们打过电话说有磁带，但是呢到底什么时候到 I'm not so sure. 我不知道他们是不是会送到，因为就是我买的就是一套磁带可以这个量比较少，我想我尽量的去弄到，我想办法。如果确实弄不到，那我会想其他的办法And also, so I'm not so sure whether this is the first time you are listening to the broadcast English, or we just say English some very idiomatic English or 非常地道的英语新闻啊。I'm not sure whether it was your first time to listen to it. 不知道是不是你们第一次开这门课，或者是去听一个那样的广播啊。Actually, we have a lot of broadcasting stations in China. We have CRI. 我想大家都在听的有一个广播电台叫做 CRI, China Radio International, 中国国际广播电台啊。And also, we can have very good English there. 在那里面我们可以听到非常地道的英语。And I like that channel very much. 而且我也是非常喜欢那个频道啊，那个频道。And also we have CCTV9 English channel. 而且我们有中央9台、央视9套啊，都是英语的一个播音的。And here, I'd like to recommend one website to you. 那么这里我想向大家介绍一个网址啊，这个网页，我觉得这个网址非常不错。那么我们英语说是普特英语网啊，3w.putclub.com. And you can download a lot of things because there are a lot of materials available. Not only VOA Special English, but also BBC, NPR, ABC news. A lot of news. The news with a lot of materials. 那么那里面呢有很多的这个新闻啊，那比如说世界比较知名的 some very famous radio stations, broadcasting stations there. You can download some education report or agriculture report or economic report or some news. The news. 那么在世界上比较知名的几个网站，那个广播电台的节目啊，我们在那边都可以下载。比如说我举例子 ABC. Actually, ABC here is not mean something basic. 所以 ABC 的意思在这里是不一样的啊。我们可以说 we can say that we'll get to know some ABCs. This means we're going to know some very basic things, the easiest part of something. 那么是什么入门或者是什么之类，但这里是什么 American Broadcasting Company， 这是讲的美国广播公司啊，美国广播公司 very famous. The second one maybe you're very familiar with it. Okay, BBC, British Broadcasting Corporation. BBC 英国广播公司 BBC News, right? ABC News. And also next one. And I'd like to say something more about BBC. I think this is a very good radio station or broadcasting station for those who are going to learn British English. And actually, I think it's to my flavor. 我觉得我还是比较喜欢这个 BBC 的英语啊 because my English has some flavor of British English. Because when I was at college, I was trained in that way. But now we know that American English is very popular with young students, with young girls and young guys. 那么这里 BBC 的英语基本上是非常地道的这个英式英语啊，而且它的这个用词非常的讲究，非常的考究啊，非常棒的一个网站。我是比较喜欢听这个 BBC 的节目啊。Now the next one, CBC, Columbia Broadcasting System， 这是指的是美国哥伦比亚广播公司啊。Now the next one, CNN, very famous, Milan, right? It's a cable news network. Cable news network. Now the next one, Fox. Okay, Fox News China. 福克斯啊。So we have a kind of cast which called Fox or Fox. Not Fox, but Focus. Okay. 好，这个翻译也是福克斯啊。Now the next one, NBC, National Broadcasting Corporation. National Broadcasting Corporation. 美国国家广播公司。Now the next one. NPR. NPR. National Public Radio. This is well-known radio station in USA. It mainly broadcasts the news which is happening in the USA. And about VOA, the Voice of America, very famous. Voice of America. Captainized. So, the shortened form of the Voice of America. 这是美国之音啊，美国之音。So, in this term, we're going to listen to VOA news. The major part we're going to listen is from VOA, not from BBC, not from NPR or CNN. But sometimes we have to have a change. We have to know different flavors of different broadcasting stations, and also CRI, Channel Radio International. Just like I mentioned. Channel Radio International. 那么中国国际广播电台啊，中国国际广播电台。So all these are very famous broadcasting stations in the world. And I think we know that after we have this course, I hope that you can make a lot of progress in this respect, in English listening, especially news listening, or in broadcasting listening. And we know that the broadcasting English will provide you with the latest news, will let you know what is happening around the world, will get you better informed of what is happening around us. And so, if you can understand the English in all these broadcasting stations, it will open a new door for you to quite a different, new and wonderful world. 如果你能够听懂所有电台的这个英语节目哈，那我想呢将会为你开启一场完全不同的，或者一个非常精彩的世界啊。And I think as for me, I like to listen to news very much. So I'd like to download a lot of things, and I have to listen to it in my spare time. I just take it as my as a pleasure. But I think some students may say that it is very hard for us to understand it. But I have to tell you that we need practice. And in order to understand the broadcast English, it takes time. It takes time. So here, I'd like to say something about my own listening experience. And so to be honest, I was not so good at English listening when I was at high school. That means when I was, 也就是我读高中的时候啊 my English is not so good. Because most of my teachers, they're not, actually, some of them are with mathematical English. Some of them are teachers who are not trained in English. So at that time, we were not trained in that respect, in listening and in speaking. So when I came to college, and during the very first year, my listening was not so good. And since a lot of my students, a lot of my fellow friends, a lot of my classmates, they have some radios. They have the chance to listen to VOA BBC, to listen to English. Because at that time my family was poor, so I cannot buy a radio. So at some time I just overheard something. 所以我只是在偷听啊，就是自己没有收音机啊。So after the first year, I say that I cannot do like that because I have to make some progress. I have to take some measures to improve my English. So at the very beginning of the second year, I bought a radio. I was extremely happy at that time because I can listen to my own VOA BBC every day. 那么第2年开学的时候，我自己买了一个收音机啊，我非常开心，因为我觉得自己可以专门听上自己的属于自己的这个 VOA 和 BBC 了啊。So I kept on listening. At first, I just listened to the special English. So that is what you are going to listen this time. Listen to this time. 那么我开始听的是那个 VOA 的慢速英语啊 ，VOA 的慢速英语。And after 1 or 2 weeks, I began to listen to the VOA in normal speed. 那么我慢慢地开始听那个 VOA 的正常速度的英语。And maybe after the practice for about half a term, and I can follow the rhythm, follow the speed of VOA normal English. 那么大概经过半个学期啊，我能够感受到 VOA 的这个节奏，能感受到它的速度啊。And also in my spare time, I just try to remember a lot of words concerning or pertaining to news. 我还听很多关于在这个之外呢，我自己学习很多的关于新闻的一些词汇啊，关于这个广播英语的一些词汇啊。And so I keep on practicing my listening for almost about 3 months or 4 months. I'm not so sure. But one day, I find with surprise that I can understand everything in special in VOA normal speed. We just say, actually, that is really beyond my expectations. It made me so surprised. 那突然有一天早上，我就发现自己啊，好像什么都听懂了。Maybe. So because it's a point. It's a point. So this point we call it from the quantitative to the qualitative change. 那么我们说这一点可能就是从这个量变到质变的一点啊。But I think maybe for some of you, it will take 2 months to find this point. But for some of you, it will take some of you maybe half a year to find the point. But maybe for the majority of you, it will take 1 or 2 years to find this point, to understand the point. But for some of you, maybe you cannot find this point all your life. 但是可能你们当中的有一些人啊，可能一辈子都听不懂这个 VOA 和 BBC 的这个正常速度的英语啊。那么为什么听不懂呢？我觉得这个训练的力度不够啊，训练的力度不够。所以我建议大家就是有时间就要去听。We need a lot of practice. It takes time. It takes time. So we know that Rome was not built within a day. 所以建一个罗马城并不是一天可以建好的啊，并不是一天可以建好的。So it takes a lot of time, a lot of practice. This is really important. Really important. But we should never give up. 但是我们有一条就不要放弃啊，就不要放弃。我刚才讲的这个，我们的上课的一些材料啊，我们的教材应该如果有磁带，我们就会使用啊。同时呢，我会给大家上传一些相关的材料啊，相关的材料。我希望大家都听。我每次可能在上课之前会给大家上传一些材料。那么大家在家里啊，能够去听一听啊。有可能的话，我再把它的这个 Word 文档或者它的这个 Type Script 也上传上来，希望大家好好的听啊。那么这些听的材料都有可能作为我们期末考试的一个部分啊。我们期末考试，可能在座的关心的是成绩。So what you care about most is your final term examination， 可能是你们的期末考试啊。那么我们的期末考试，我们的讲过的课程当中，会有至少是30%到40%的内容啊，然后其他的都是我上传的一些材料，然后会出题目啊，你们的期末的这个成绩啊，可能大家比较关心啊，该怎么去考试啊？那么是必检考试，考试卷面算一部分啊，然后还有一个平时的表现啊 ，your attendance。如果你们在家里点播的话，一定会有一个我们这个系统当中会有个记录的，你点播的时间啊。但我想大家很多同学把那个打开之后，人就去玩游戏去了啊，这个也有可能。但是我还是希望大家听一下，把我上传的材料也去看一下啊，因为这个对你们的期末考试很重要，跟你们利益切身相关的啊。而且呢，对你自己一个锻炼，这个是非常有必要的啊。毕竟我们课程当中这个信息量是比较小的。所以我觉得大家如果说刚开始听不懂啊 ，if you cannot understand the English right now, it doesn't matter. If you keep on practicing, someday you will come to understand all of them. 自然会有那么一天，你能够听懂所有的英语。I hope that you can really learn something from this course. 所以我确实希望在座的能够学一些东西啊，而且我希望我的讲课能够对你们有所帮助啊。这个时候想到我们以前那个读大学的时候，这种条件是非常的艰苦啊，非常的艰苦。当然感觉我们那个时候学的导师比较好啊。当时我们老师的话，没有现在所谓的这个这么先进的设备。没有网上这么丰富的资料，当时只有这个录音机，而且那个 VOA 的话总是受到干扰啊，这个台，所以我们老师只是在晚上或者在早上6、7点钟的时候，自己拿磁带，在收听这个 VOA 新闻的时候帮我们录下来，而且录的效果确实不怎么好啊，可以说是在我们那个时候可以说在什么，在言语乐业中感受英语啊。因为英语的这个当时的新闻不是很清楚，有的时候那个信号不好的话就没有了，所以我们有的时候就是听加猜啊，就是用这样的方式来听的，所以那种感觉特别难受啊，就是那种在夹缝中生存的感觉非常难受，听得非常痛苦。但是正是那样的材料，我觉得是我们得到了很好的训练，而且我们一堂课可能就只听2个 news report， 听2个新闻就可以了，自己感到非常开心啊，能够听到那样的英语啊，而且老师能够那样去讲解。那么我们现在的这个资源非常丰富，而且呢，这个可以说任何一个网站，比如说进入这个百度或者是 Google， 你去搜一下，比如说 VOA English 或 BBC English，you have very long list of the websites。那么你可以搜到一长串的这个网站啊，里面都有下载的。They can be downloaded for free. You don't have to pay anything. 大多数都是免费下载的，也不要付钱的啊。So I'm not so sure whether you can understand my English. 我不知道在座的可不可以听懂我的英语啊？是不是太快了或者太慢了啊？可能我在讲慢一些，而且讲一些中文啊，因为我听你们班主任和这个教务老师说，就是在座的这个水平都还不错啊， 但是呢，可能有个别同学啊，英语水平就是稍微比其他同学差一点点，所以我还是尽量的使每个同学能够跟上我的这个进度，或者是每个同学能够听懂啊。So I have to slow down to speak English very slowly, not so fast. Okay, not so fast. I'm not so sure whether you still have any doubts about myself. What about this class? Okay, I still have to say that our lecture time is every Thursday, from 9 to 12 o'clock in the morning. And we have 13 weeks altogether. 那每周四的上午9点到12点啊，总共是13个礼拜。Average time is very limited. 时间是非常的有限啊，非常有限。And I hope that more students will come here. 而且我希望呢，能够有更多的同学到这边来听课啊，因为我们这样的话可以互动。And also I can know that whether you can understand it or not, you have fully understand it or not. 而且我也可以知道你们到底是不是那个全部都听懂啊，都听懂了。还有一条我要提示一下。About my Chinese, my Mandarin Chinese, 我的普通话啊。Because I'm from Hunan, actually Hunanese, when they speak Chinese, they have very strong Hunan accent. 所以当他们讲这个普通话的时候，可能会带有非常浓的湖南的口音啊。But I have tried to make myself understood when I'm speaking Chinese. And I think if you cannot understand me, I can explain it in English. Or you can put up your hand and say, "Hi, Arthur. You made a mistake." Okay. 如果你们听不懂啊，我可以用英语来解释一下。或者再听不懂，请举手啊，说老师，你这个词应该是这样发音的啊，或者你这个中文的第二声第四声啊。不过没关系，我想这是一个很好的机会啊，我也可以学习一下普通话而且呢，甚至我还可以学一点上海话啊，学点上海话，因为在上海的话，可能要学一点上海话才比较好啊。到外面去买东西的话，就不至于被砍得太厉害啊。So I think you say chance for mutual study. That means for me to learn from you and for you to learn something from me. 我想这也是一个互相学习的机会，就是大家可以从我这里学点东西，而且呢，我呢也可以从大家这里学到一些东西啊，学到一些东西。Any questions about the course and about me? Okay, for this problem, 那么这个问题啊，就是 what we're going to teach for each period. 那么我们每一堂课教什么啊？给你们上什么内容 ？And altogether there were 13 times. 那么总共是13次啊。And like every time, we are going to listen to at least one news report. 那么我们每一次可能至少听一个 news report. 也就是 VOA 的这个慢速英语的整点新闻啊，或者是那个半点新闻 半点新闻。Usually, there will be 5 or 6 pieces of news. 通常说来大概有5、6条这个短的新闻啊，构成一个整点或半点新闻。And then we're going to listen to some other programs, for example, interview or dialogues or some reports, agriculture, economic, and health report as well. 我们可能会听一些报道，一些 reports， 一些报告啊，或者听一些采访 interview 之类的很多节目啊。If possible, we're going to watch some very, very easy films. 我们可能会听一些非常简单的一些电影片段啊。So we're not going to watch movies for 1 or 2 periods. We're only going to listen to part of them. 我们并不是把一部电影看完啊，但是我们可以选一些精彩的片段，非常容易的一些片段啊。So I think we have a lot of listen materials. 我想我们的听力材料还是非常丰富的啊。这不只是听新闻，可能还听很多其他的内容啊。也不只是我们的课本，当然还有很多课外的东西啊。还有问题吗 ？Any questions? So what are we going to listen to this time? Listen to mainly is the VOA Special English. Okay. So I'd like to say something about VOA Special English. 当然它的翻译如果翻成特殊英语啊，我觉得不大好，翻成 VOA 慢速英语比较可取啊。It's quite acceptable. So it is a simplified English language used by Voice of America in daily broadcast. The news is read slowly and using a limited word list of about 1,500 words. Actually, that is at the vocabulary coverage, it is very limited. 它的这个词汇的这个覆盖面是非常小的啊，非常窄的。它总共才大概词汇1500个单词啊，1500个单词。So VOA Special English, although intended for telling news around the world, but actually it has the intention for telling news around the world, has the additional benefit of allowing English to be learned and for pronunciation to be polished. So this means VOA Special English will give a very good way, will provide you with a better way of learning English and also learning very good English, especially pronunciations. Very idiomatic English, 非常地道的英语啊，地道的英语。You get to know what English is, because a lot of words are very well chosen, 都是选择的非常非常棒啊。Or we just say polished. Polish, didn't polish? So polish here seems like made perfect. Made perfect. 那么这个词本来就是擦鞋子啊。So when your shoes get dirty, you have to make it polished. 你把这个皮鞋得擦一擦啊，擦干净。那么这个是把你的这个 pronunciation, 你的这个发音变得更加的完美啊 ，perfect. Now actually we have a word list of about 1,500 words about VOA. Here we have a word list. 当然这个 VOA 的词汇啊，1500个词汇，我这个地方有啊。而且还那么从 A 开始到 day 啊 ，the day 到最后一个单词啊，而且呢，我这里还有它的这个录音文件啊，从 A 到 day 的，有可能的话我把它上传上来，比如说关于 A 的这个文件啊 ，B、C， 所以每一个字母开头的单词啊，在这里面都有啊，一直到 day， 到 day。我上传上去，大家有时间去听一听啊，有时间去听一听1500个单词啊，这是 VOA 经常使用的1500个单词。从 A 开始啊 ，A、B、A 表示冠词，表示什么什么东西，它的用法是怎么样的啊？那么在这个词汇表里面都有非常详细的讲解啊，而且配有非常标准的发音这个录音文件啊。我到时候上传上去，大家可以去看一下啊。所以它是慢速英语，非常的速度很慢啊，而且呢。词汇量不大 ，limited word list。除了呢，就是报道当天的全世界发生的这个新闻以外啊，它还可以什么？为提供很好的学习英语的机会，可以使你的语音得到锻炼啊，使你的发音更加的地道，更加的完美。所以听 VOA English 确实有很多好处啊，尤其是 Special English。This is for beginners, just like ABCs， 感觉还是听一些最基本的东西啊，最基本的东西。那么我们先听一个 a piece of news， 我们先听一则这个新闻啊。那么在听之前呢，我先提一个非常简单的问题啊，在这个 So how many people were killed in Baghdad？ 那么在巴格达有多少人被 killed？ 这个 VOA 新闻是选自前天的新闻啊，所以还是比较 latest 最新的新闻啊，我们先听一下，来感受一下啊 VOA English。
And we come now to 15 hours 30 Universal Time. In the news at this hour, Iraqi police say attacks in Baghdad have killed at least 15 people. A top Shiite government official is among the dead. The police say gunmen attacked a vehicle carrying the Director General of the Iraqi Industry Ministry. The official's daughter, driver, and guard also were killed. On Sunday, shells landed on a girls' school in a Sunni area of the capital. At least 4 girls were killed, and bomb attacks in several areas of Baghdad killed 7 other people. Reports say rebels have shot down an American military helicopter south of Baghdad. The United States has not commented on the reports from the city of Najaf. However, the American military reports it has captured at least 21 suspected terrorists across Iraq. Palestinian
Can I understand? I think it's very hard for you. Because you not understand the VOA special English, especially the English news. You should have a very large vocabulary. I mean the vocabulary for those places, for those peoples. 那么我这里讲的这个很大的词汇量啊，可能是这个 proper names， 就是我们说的专有名词啊 ，proper names。 那么这是讲的专有名词啊，因为我们谈新闻，肯定会牵涉到在什么地点，谁做了什么啊，谁发生了什么事情啊，所以地点、人物等等，可能就是我们最难听懂的一个东西啊，最难听懂的。我想大家听习惯了就是一样的，就像我们看那个《中国日报》，你第一次看，可能会碰到太多的新单词啊，但是当你连续看1个礼拜，第一天你开始查单词啊，查到这个礼拜到最后一天的时候，你肯定根本就碰不到新单词，无非就是那几个单词在反复的使用，反复的运作。那么我们听新闻也是一模一样啊。The same is true of English listening. So if you keep on listening, and you find that it is very easy for you to understand all those proper names. 可能听那些专有名词就比较容易了啊。无非就谈的现在是什么？伊拉克问题，对吗 ？The problems in Iraq issue， 或是谈什么巴以冲突问题啊 ，Palestinian and Israel, the conflicts between Palestine and Israel。会谈朝核问题 ，the nuclear weapons in North Korea， 就是北朝鲜的这个核问题啊 ，nuclear issue。所以这个还是我觉得应该是坚持听啊，可能第一次听确实比较难听懂的啊，难听懂啊。要不我们再放一遍，这个问题很简单啊，就是在这个冲突当中有多少人死了啊 ？How many people died? Or how many people were killed in Baghdad? 巴格达啊，就是伊拉克的首都啊。
And we come now to 15 hours 30 Universal Time.
这里 Universal Time， 世界时间啊 ，Universal Time。那么这个是Greenwich Mean Time 为标准的啊。15:30 Universal Time.
In the news at this hour,
In the news at this hour,
Iraqi police say attacks in Baghdad have killed at least 15 people.
15 people were killed, right? 所以至少有15个人 ，at least 15 people were killed.
A top Shiite government official is among the dead. The police say gunmen attacked a vehicle carrying the Director General of the Iraqi Industry Ministry. The official's daughter, driver, and guard also were killed. On Sunday, shells landed on a girls' school in a Sunni area of the capital. At least 4 girls were killed.
4 girls were killed.
And bomb attacks in several areas of Baghdad killed 7 other people. Reports say rebels have shot down an American military helicopter south of Baghdad. The United States has not commented on the reports from the city of Najaf. However, the American military reports it has captured at least 21 suspected terrorists across Iraq.
Understand? Some of you seem to be confused. 有些人感到很迷惑啊，可能是第一次听，那么也没关系啊。我觉得还有一种方式就是大家回家听这个中文的，看中文的新闻啊，就是我们的 Chinese， 我们中央1台的一些报道啊，可能看过之后再来听，可能会觉得更容易一些。那么我想听新闻最大的问题、最大的困难的地方就是词汇啊。尤其是专有名词这种词汇啊，其实我在这里就有一个那个新闻广播英语词汇，这个其实应该说是那个报刊英语或者是 报刊文章，尤其是我们的这个《中国日报》China Daily。那么这些词汇都是跟那个《中国日报》有关系啊。有可能的话，我就是其实有很多的这个教材或者书在外面都有卖啊，专门是广播英语的词汇，网上也有下载的。那么这里是中国日报的一个词汇啊，这里主要是什么呢？都是用中文写的，是中英对照的，中英对照的啊。那么广播英语其实也有相应的，我觉得这里面很多词汇跟我们广播英语是非常有关系的，因为作为一种媒体的语言啊，它们就有很多共同的地方，专有名词特别多啊，专有名词特别多，而且这个用语啊、用词啊都是比较的客观，非常的考究啊，非常的考究。没关系啊，我们慢慢的来讲啊。我现在把字幕先打出来啊，大家我们可以一块来看，一句句的听啊，一句句的听，然后争取呢听到我们3到5次啊，能够把它听懂啊，我相信也是一种收获，也是一种收获啊。
And we come now to 15 hours 30 Universal Time. In the news at this hour, Iraqi police
Now, we're going to listen to it sentence by sentence. Sentence by sentence. 那么我们下面是一句句的听啊。那么我的这个 PPT 上面显示的就是这个文字啊，这个文字。
And we come now to 15 hours 30 Universal Time.
And we come now to那么我们现在报道的是什么时候的新闻啊？
And we come now to 15 hours
Now we come now to 15 hours
30 Universal Time.
30 Universal Time. 那么我们现在报道世界时间15点30的新闻啊，也就半点新闻啊。
In the news at this hour,
In the news at this hour, in the news at this hour. 那么这个时段的新闻有啊。
Iraqi police say attacks in Baghdad have
Iraq police say, Iraq police say, 伊拉克的警察说 attacks, 真的 attacks. 那么攻击、袭击啊。In Baghdad, 真的 Baghdad. 我们听的频率太高，巴格达啊。怎么样？造成了什么后果？
killed at least 15 people.
Have killed at least 15 people. 那么至少是15人丧生啊。Have killed at least 15 people.
A top Shiite government official.
Now a top Shiite government. 所以这里就是个新单词啊。Shiite 就是伊拉克的一个派别啊，现在为什叶派啊 ，Shiite government official。那么政府官员 ，a top Shiite government official， 怎么样
is among the dead.
？Is among the dead。那么也在死亡的名单当中啊 ，is among the dead。那么首先我们说在伊拉克发生的袭击当中有15人丧生，那么这15人包括谁呢？第一是一个政府的高官啊 ，government official is among the dead。
The police say gunmen attacked a vehicle carrying the Director General of the Iraqi Industry Ministry. government official is among the dead. The police say gunmen attacked him.
The policemen say 警察说 gunman attacked 真的 gunman 枪手啊 gunman the man with a gun 那么带枪的人啊 the gunman attacked the vehicle carrying the director 真的 vehicle 车辆啊汽车 vehicle 但我们可以称之为工具啊这里指的是汽车 automobile or car
Vehicle carrying the Director General of
carrying the Director General. Do you know what is Director General? 就是 Director. 那么这个 Director General 这 General 我们一般是什么？什么长或者什么总的什么之类的，对吗？比如说 General Manager 总经理啊。比如说联合国的秘书长对吗 Secretary General 所以称之为长啊那么这 Director General 相当于那个哪个部门的最大的官啊 Director 一般是什么太多的意思啊比如说主任我们如果说谁是办公室主任我们称之为 Director of an office 对吗如果是什么一个班子的这个领导人我们称之为 director of a group of people 是 director 所以它中文对应的翻译太多啊 of the Iraq Industry Ministry
of the Iraqi Industry Ministry
伊拉克的工业部啊我想这个工业部的这个头就是相当于部长啊部长那么还有谁上升了啊
The official's daughter,
the official's daughter. 那么这个高官的这个官员的女儿
driver and guard also were killed.
Driver and guard also were killed. 他的女儿司机跟他的保镖啊 were also killed. Also were killed.
On Sunday, shells landed on a girls' school in a Sunni area of the capital. At least 4 girls were killed.
Okay, at least 4 girls were killed. 而在同一天呢 shell 真的 shells 真的子弹炮弹啊炸弹 shells shell landed on a girls' school landed 这个是着陆啊 landed on a girls' school那么在一个女孩子的学校那些子弹或者是炮弹啊在什么地方 in a Sunni area of the capital 对呢孙尼派啊也是伊拉克的一个宗教派别 Sunni area of the capital 那么 at least 4 girls were killed 那么在这个袭击当中呢至少有4名女孩子啊were killed 丧生啊
And bomb attacks in several areas of Baghdad killed 7 other people.
Okay 那么另外7个 7 other people and bomb attack
killed and bomb attacks in several areas of
Now bomb attacks 真的 bomb attacks bomb attack bomb 是指的炸弹啊 bomb attacks in several areas of Baghdad killed 7 other people 那么在巴格达的几个地方啊这些炸弹袭击啊 killed 7 other people 另外还使17名17人丧生啊
Baghdad killed 7 other people.
7 other people.
Reports say rebels have shot down an American military helicopter south of Baghdad.
Now reports say rebels. Do you know rebels? 它的动词是 rebel, 反对、反抗啊。So rebels here means 反对派、反对者啊。那报道还说 反对者 have shot down an American military helicopter south of Baghdad。报道还称，那么在巴格达的南部啊，反对者已经击落了，真的 shoot down an American military helicopter。Do you know what is helicopter? Military， 军队的、军用的，懂吗 ？Helicopter， 直升机啊，还击落了一架美国的军用直升机啊。我们知道美国的军队就包括Apache，OK， 阿帕奇战斗机啊，直升机。
The United States has not commented on the reports.
Now, the United States have not commented on the reports
from the city of Najaf.
From the city of Najaf. 那么美国还没有真的 commented on， 真的 comment 评论啊，对什么发表评论？那么对于这个还没有发表评论啊，对这个报道啊发表评论啊 comment on。如果在采访的时候你说无可奉告，我们有个短语叫做 no comments，no comments， 无可奉告。From the city of Najaf， 那么拉杰夫啊，我们都听说过，在伊拉克南部啊，伊拉克南部拉杰夫啊，现在他们的第二大城市啊。
However, the American military reports it has captured at least 21 suspected terrorists across Iraq. Has captured at least 21 suspected terrorists across Iraq.
Now we have a few words. American military reports， 那美国军方啊，美国的军方报道说 ，it has captured. Do you know what is captured? Has arrested. Do you know arrested? 逮捕或者是捕获啊，抓捕，对吗 ？Has captured at least 21 suspected terrorists. 这是 terrorists， 恐怖主义啊。那么想到恐怖主义，我们想到911啊 ，September the 11th。我们想到新疆的东突啊，东突。The suspected terrorist， 那么恐怖嫌疑分子啊 ，suspect。Do you know what is suspected？ 被怀疑的，对吗？带有嫌疑的恐怖主义分子啊 ，across Iraq。美国军方说他们已经抓获了。在整个伊拉克啊，抓获了21名恐怖主义的嫌疑犯啊 ，terrorist。当我们那个嫌疑犯，我们给直翻译 suspect 做名词啊 ，suspect，it means the person who are suspected， 被怀疑的对象，被带有嫌疑的对象，我们就可以称为 suspect。但我想呢，这个可能跟我们那个 special English 这个措辞有关系啊。他用最简单的词汇 suspected， 因为我们知道它是个动词。带有嫌疑的或者被怀疑的啊 ，terrorist 是恐怖主义啊，什么 terrorism 恐怖主义 ，terrorist 恐怖主义分子啊，恐怖主义分子。好，那我们下面再把整个的文章来梳理一下。前面好像还有一句话 ，It is 15 hours 30 universal time。那么 it is 什么时间啊？ It is 15 hours 30 universal time。那么现在是世界时间3点半。Here is the news。下面是新闻报道啊。In the news at this hour, Iraq police say attacks in Baghdad have killed at least 15 people. Attacks in Baghdad have killed at least 15 people.A top Shiite government official is among the dead. 那么 Shiite 这是那个什叶派啊 ，government official is among the dead. 如果我问问题，我说谁 were killed? Who were killed? 那么你的回答是什么呢 ？Including, it includes a top Shia government official who is the Director General of the Iraq Industry Ministry. 工业部部长啊，还包括他的 his daughter, driver, and guard, and also 7 others. Okay, 7 other people. 另外其他的7个人啊 and 4 schoolgirls. 4名学校的女生啊。A top Shia government official is among the dead. The police say gunmen attacked the vehicle carrying the director. Carrying 载有啊 carrying 携带，这是表示车子啊里面坐的是谁啊，乘坐的是谁 Carrying the Director General of the Iraq Industry Ministry. The official's daughter, driver, and the guard also were killed. On Sunday, shells landed on a girls' school in a Sunni area of the capital. At least 4 girls were killed. And bomb attacks in several areas of Baghdad killed 7 other people. Reports say rebels have shot down an American military helicopter south of Baghdad. The United States have not commented on the reports from the city of Najaf. However, the American military reports it has captured at least 21 suspected terrorists across Iraq. Now we're going to listen to it for at least choice. 我们下面再听2次啊。
And we come now to 15 hours 30 Universal Time. In the news at this hour, Iraqi police say attacks in Baghdad have killed at least 15 people. A top Shiite government official is among the dead. The police say gunmen attacked a vehicle carrying the Director General of the Iraqi Industry Ministry. The official's daughter, driver, and guard also were killed. On Sunday, shells landed on a girls' school in a Sunni area of the capital. At least 4 girls were killed, and bomb attacks in several areas of Baghdad killed 7 other people. Reports say rebels have shot down an American military helicopter south of Baghdad. The United States has not commented on the reports from the city of Najaf. However, the American military reports it has captured at least 21 suspected terrorists across Iraq. Palestinian gun...
The news item more. 我把这个中文的词标一下啊，可能我们谈到伊拉克问题，那么经常是 attacks 袭击啊 attacks。当然 attacks 既然有 attacks 一定会有 the killed a lot of people。那么第一句也就是对整个的一个事件，对这个伤亡的人数做一个报道啊。那么具体是谁 were killed who were killed 这是一个新闻报道的一个特征啊。开始把这个事情总说一下，然后呢到底具体发生了什么，再慢慢的报道。第一个当然是最重要的人物啊，也就是我们的政府的高官 the very important person who were died who were killed who died this is very important。 但是如果说你说因为伊拉克每天都有很多平民的这个伤亡啊，如果说今天伊拉克又发生了这个巴格达又几起这个 attacks， 这个袭击事件啊，其中3个平民死了。我想这样的事件不大可能新闻成为我们报道的一个对象。为什么？我们新闻的报道一定是 sensational， 这一点很重要啊。因为大家对伊拉克的这种袭击是习以为常，但是当你袭击政府高官的时候，一定会有报道。每天都在发生啊，每天都在发生，除非平民的伤亡特别大，比如说一天一个爆炸案，300多人、400人死了 ，150 people died， 那肯定有报道啊。当然，10几个人对伊拉克来说，这个是太常见的一个事情啊，也不足为怪。所以报道一个袭击事件，一定说谁被袭击了，谁 killed。所以第一个，也就是最重要的人物啊，最重要的人物。那么我们以后如果说你有机会去这个报社，比如说中国日报社，我们上海电视台现在不是筹办一个这个英语的一个节目啊，英语的台，那么你就必须知道怎么写报道啊。So actually, as for me, I like to be a journalist. 说实话，我确实特别想当记者啊，就是当一个战地记者 ，to work in a battlefield， 在战场上去采访啊。And actually, this is my dream. 其实我有这样的一个梦想啊。I like adventure very much. 我喜欢冒险。I like to experience, have more experience, to experience what danger is. 可能是体会这种什么是危险啊。那么谁死了啊 ？The first is a top Saudi government official died. 那么是怎么死的，对吗？那么为什么死？怎么个死法啊？那么说 gunman 这个是经常用到的枪手啊，袭击了这个 vehicle。就我们报道当中很少用这个 automobile cars， 一般是 vehicles， 这也是比较地道的这个我们讲汽车啊。Carrying the Director General of the Iraq Industry Ministry， 这些都是专业名词啊。And also his family members also died， 但他的家庭成员包括他的保镖啊也 killed。好，那么这是第一个最重要的啊 ，Who died？ 否则这个新闻就没有什么可报道的。第二 ，the girls, school girls， 炮弹啊 ，landed on a girls' school in Sunni areas of the capital。那么这个首都的这个孙尼派的这个区域啊 ，4 girls killed。好，这是第二个 ，4 girls, school girls。Now the next one。Bomb attack， 炸弹袭击啊，在巴格达的其他地方 ，7 other people died， 所以层次非常清楚啊。那么这里是四人，这是七人啊，7人，这都是发生在巴格达的事件啊。好，那么还有一个次要的事件讲了一下，听说这个反对者啊，在南部击落美国这架飞机啊，这个词用的非常多 ，rebels。In the people who rebel， the people who rebel， 那些反抗的人啊 ，who are against something, especially against the policy, against the belief, and so on。反对一个信条或者反对一种做法的一些人啊，我们称之为 rebels。那么他们击落美国的一架军用直升机啊，军事的记一下 ，military helicopter。那这种词我们应该都记得啊 ，Baghdad。Now has not commented on something， 还没有对这个报道发表评论啊。但这种词 Najaf， 如果以后我们经常听那个 VOA 新闻的话，这个词出现频率太高了，伊拉克啊。The American military reports it has captured 抓获 at least 21， 那么这些词 suspected terrorist。 好，我们下面再听一遍啊。
And we come now to 15 hours 30 Universal Time. In the news at this hour, Iraqi police say attacks in Baghdad have killed at least 15 people. A top Shiite government official is among the dead. The police say gunmen attacked a vehicle carrying the Director General of the Iraqi Industry Ministry. The official's daughter, driver, and guard also were killed. On Sunday, shells landed on a girls' school in a Sunni area of the capital. At least 4 girls were killed, and bomb attacks in several areas of Baghdad killed 7 other people. Reports say rebels have shot down an American military helicopter south of Baghdad. The United States has not commented on the reports from the city of Najaf. However, the American military reports it has captured at least 21 suspected terrorists across Iraq. Palestinian gunmen loyal to Hamas and Fatah.
但这个是 Special English，OK。那么为了对比啊，我给大家翻译到这个正常速度的英语啊 ，normal speed， 大家感受一下。当然我们不知道你们听懂啊，而且我知道你们在座的可能能够听懂的人不多啊。我们听一下这个正常速度。但是我们的目的，我们的目标是让这个正常速度啊，靠近啊，能够像我们听中文一样的听得那么非常的自如。那么我想，我们这个课的目的也就达到了啊。我去找找啊。News report.
I've got the world's best variety for you after the latest news on VOA Music Mix.
I'm David Kohler from the VOA News Center in Washington. President Bush is to make a major speech on democracy a short time from now at Freedom Square in the Georgian capital of Tbilisi. He flew to the former Soviet Republic after occupying the place of honor next to Russian President Vladimir Putin on Moscow's Red Square during a military parade marking the 60th anniversary of the Allied victory over Nazi Germany. VOA's Lisa McAdams reports from Moscow.
President Putin stood tall as he reviewed more than 7,000 troops marching across the vast expanse of Russia's Red Square over the course of an hour. Aging veterans, too old to make the trek on foot, were transported in trucks reminiscent of the Soviet era. Under threatening skies, Mr. Putin remembered the sacrifice millions of Russian soldiers and civilians were called to make. He also paid tribute to Western allies, among others, who Mr. Putin said Russia would always remember. Mr. Putin says there must be a new culture among nations that will not allow a repeat of any war, as he put it, neither cold nor hot. At parade's end, Russian MiG and Sukhoi fighter jets streaked through the sky above Red Square, leaving a trail of red, white, and blue smoke to match the colors of the Russian flag. Lisa McAdams, VOA News, Moscow.
那么这个报道呢是讲那个 The 60th anniversary of the Second World War， 这个在莫斯科举行的纪念第二次世界大战胜利60周年啊。The 60th anniversary of the Second World War， 其中有一个名字经常提到 Putin， 就是这个俄罗斯总统普京啊 Putin。U.S.
troops backed by warplanes have launched a major offensive against suspected insurgents infiltrating into Iraq from Syria. A U.S. military spokesman says as many as 100 militants and 2 U.S. Marines have been killed in the operation so far. As VOA's Sonia Pace reports from Damascus, the United States accuses Syria of backing the insurgents.
The list of U.S.
OK， 这是我们感受一下，这是那个 VOA 的正常速度啊 ，VOA normal speed English。当然，我那一天还是要那个 CNN 的速度，我们听一听啊。
And a very good Tuesday to you. I'm Veronica Dela Cruz at the CNN Center in Atlanta. Let's take a look at what is happening now in the news. President Bush preparing for his State of the Union address. And tonight, for the first time, he will deliver his message to a Congress controlled by Democrats. The White House says the president will talk about issues that people care about the most, including Iraq and a host of domestic issues. Virginia Senator Jim Webb will deliver the Democratic response.
虽然速度很快，但是我觉得每个单词都非常清楚啊。
A city in chaos. Hezbollah supporters staged huge anti-government protests in Beirut today. They burned cars and blocked major roads around the capital.
就是想在这个贝鲁特发生的骚乱，第一个是讲美国总统提交的一个报告啊，因为那个在国会里面所有的控制是Democratic 这个民主党来控制的啊。
Few people were killed in the ensuing violence. The protesters want to topple the Western-backed Lebanese government. At least 2 people with ties to the Black Panther movement are now under arrest for allegedly killing a San Francisco police officer more than 35 years ago. Police say the suspects were members of the Black Liberation Army, a violent offshoot of the Black Panther Party. The 1971 attack on a San Francisco police station killed Sergeant John Young and injured a civilian clerk.
那么这里是讲的美国这个捕获两名这个黑手党的 Black Hand 的成员啊。
The names of the suspects have not been released. Well, starting today, you will need a passport to get back into the United States if you are flying home from Mexico, Canada, or the Caribbean. The new rule, designed to safeguard against terrorism, applies to all air travelers, including American citizens. Under the old rule, you could get by with a
那么这样在美国办这个护照是 passport
driver's license or birth certificate if you are returning from a neighboring country. And it is a dream day for dream girls. Well,
yes, dream day for dream girls. 那么这些可能就是我们努力的这个方向啊。当然，如果说大家有兴趣的话，我们还可以看看其他的东西啊。非常有意思，可能也都是媒体的语言。但我们甚至可以看电影啊，当然看电影是一种比较高的境界啊，比较高的境界。我在随便让大家去感受一下啊。当你能够听懂很多东西的时候，你的感觉是完全不一样的啊，完全不一样的。这里有一个奥斯卡的这个颁奖晚会啊，那么这是它的前奏啊。当我们去看这个颁奖的吧啊，先看一看。以后有机会我们都会听啊，都会听。比如说，我们可以听到这个美国总统啊，就是那个9·11之前的那个开战宣言啊。我们随便听一点啊，就是先感受一下我们的目标是什么，我们还有多长的路要走啊。当然，如果经过一个学期的训练，你觉得自己都能够听懂啊，我想。你应该是感到非常开心的啊！这是奥斯卡颁奖晚会的一部分啊，但这里有中文字幕。当天晚上我全看了啊，这些人大家都很熟悉啊。
Today's reality television craze owes its genesis to the documentary. For decades, documentary filmmakers have captured life's beauty and drama in stories that simply ask that we look a little closer at the world around us. This year, the 5 nominated films for Best Documentary Feature explore subjects ranging from sexual abuse to traditional and modern artistic expression to fast food. And now please join me in welcoming this year's outstanding nominees for Best Documentary Feature.
那么这个是纪录片啊 ，documentary feature。
Born into brothels, Ross Kaufman and Zonabrisky. The story of the weeping camel, Luigi Filorni and Bayan Basarin, Dava. Supersize Me, Morgan Spurlock. Tupac, Resurrection, Lauren Layson and Carolyn Ali. Twist of Fate, Kirby Dick and Eddie Schmidt. And the Oscar goes to...
所以你看，我们那个通过听这些可以听到一个非常地道的表达方式啊。那么今天晚上获得此项奖的人是，我们通常不会说 Tonight the winner of something of the award is 获奖的人是谁？那么他们的这个说法是非常简单啊，我们来听一听这句话该怎么说。
Tupac, Resurrection, Lauren
Heavy.
Tupac, Resurrection, Lauren Layson and Carolyn Ali. Twist of Fate, Kirby Dick and Eddie Schmidt. Born into brothels.
听一听啊，那么获奖者是谁
Lauren Layson and Carolyn Ali. Twist of Fate, Kirby Dick and Eddie Schmidt.
注意听啊
And the Oscar goes to...
And Oscar goes to 真的 Oscar 奥斯卡啊，这个颁奖 And Oscar goes to 真的 go to 那么进入什么地方去了啊，或者是落在谁的手中啊 And Oscar goes to
Born into brothels, Ross Kaufman and Zonabrisky.
Born into process 生于经验。
Tom Hanks was right, this thing's heavy.
A little gold man, just what we always wanted. We thank you so much. This is an incredible, incredible honor. We thank the kids. They're watching in Calcutta. We thank you so much. We love you very much.
We'd like to thank HBO, the best place on the planet for documentaries. Think Film, doing an incredible job.
OK， 那么这就是我们那个可以看很多东西啊。但我也可以给大家就是这里还有很多电影啊，很多电影。但我们暂时只是给大家去看一下，去感受一下。当你真正能够听懂这些 VOA、BBC 原版英语的时候，那么你的世界是更加的丰富多彩啊，更加的丰富多彩。那么我们先休息一下啊，待会儿我们再继续听其他的 news report。我们把那个 news report 听完啊，因为我们刚才听到的这只是一部分啊，一部分。我们总共有5个 news，OK，5 pieces of news。我们先休息一会儿啊。那么我们可以顺便放点东西啊，大家休息的时候可以欣赏一下。